Yeah, they look the same. The difference is probably about $2 to $3 when it comes to the cost. What we have here is Ozark Trail spinner lure, and we have the Rooster Tail spinner. Now, a while back, I did a video and I mentioned that these lures were vastly different, and it only takes a couple things to make them vastly different. Even though spinners look about the same, the lures look about the same, the bodies look about the same, the fur looks about the same, or the feathers, or whatever you want to call it. But there's two major differences. Now, when I go out and catch fish with the Rooster Tail, and I've caught a lot of fish, probably like most of you, caught a lot of fish on the Rooster Tail. When other things aren't working, you can use the Rooster Tail, and a lot of times you can catch some fish. Now, back in the day, I had a black one, about a 1/4 ounce one, just like this Ozark Trail lure, and I caught a bass over 5 pounds with that. Now, in Pennsylvania, I used to use, let's see, you see these colored ones right here? That color right there. I've caught many trout on streams and rivers in Pennsylvania on that style. The whites and the blacks have always done well. I do really well on the white ones down here in the river that I fish down the street from my house. But there's some differences, and I'm going to tell you what. So with the Ozark Trail, there's many times I've used them because I went out and bought a bunch. These are all Ozark Trails, all different colors. Bought a bunch for $1 a piece. Thought, hey, I love my Rooster Tails. But these were a whole lot cheaper, and I get a whole lot more. I get 3 for the cost of 1. Thinking I had a really good deal, I went and I used these fishing. And I'll tell you, I caught a lot of fish. Caught a lot of fish on these Ozark Trails, but I'll tell you what, I lost almost every one that I caught. So I was talking to a buddy of mine about it, and he was like, I like to sharpen my hooks. And a while back, I bought a hook sharpener. And I do sharpen my hooks now because of just the fact that a sharp hook sticks better. So I thought, okay, well, I'll go sharpen these Ozark Trail hooks, thinking that maybe it's going to be better if they're sharper. But no, they're sharp. They're sharp enough. But what I noticed was there's 2 vast differences when it comes to the Ozark Trail hooks compared to the Rooster Tail hooks. And we're going to get into it. If you notice, looking at this Rooster Tail, the size of the barb. The size of the barb. Look at the size of the barbs on these hooks. You can just see it. They just hook out there and they just look deadly. Just look deadly. Then you go back over here to the Ozark Trail. If I can find it in the picture. And the barbs are hardly non-existent. That's why I lost a lot of fish. Now, you purist trout fisherman that likes barbless hooks for your fishing, well, hey, go for it. But I lost fish after fish after fish, and in the same day, I switched right back to the Rooster Tail, and all this fish I was losing, I was catching. There's also a curve, if you look. There's also a curve on these Rooster Tail hooks where it kind of curves in and curves back out. Where on these hooks, it doesn't. Sorry, got this interrupted for a second there. So that being said, the barb is what holds the fish on the hook. So therefore, if you're gonna go out and spend $1 on Ozark Trail, just remember it's $1. It's worth $1 to somebody, not to me. I went out, all these right here are Ozark Trails. I bought every one of them thinking, hey, I'm gonna save some money on these Rooster Tails, thinking I really got a deal, and I didn't. I lost a lot of fish that day. Went back to Rooster Tail, and it's hard to lose a fish on a Rooster Tail. So, when it comes to the spinners, the Rooster Tail, even though it's 3 times more expensive than Ozark Trail, in the long run, it's well worth it. So I'm going to go from here. I've got another comparison, so let's get in it. Okay, just so you know, I'm not going to sit here and bash Ozark Trails completely. Some of the things they do, I really like. And this is an example of what I'm talking about. So over here, you've got your regular Rapalas. Your regular Rapalas, they shake, they got the little rattles in them. They're really nice. They go for about $6, $7 a piece for the smaller ones. And you know what the bigger ones go for, $7 to $9 or so for the bigger Rapalas, which I don't think I have one on hand right now. I don't think I do. So, and I don't really, because this is why. These three here, they're different. They're different colors, different colors. Basically, they're about the same size. These are Ozark Trails. They got the rattle inside of them too, and they're really good looking lures. And you would think, Terry, why would you buy Ozark Trail topwater poppers over Rapala topwater poppers? And I'm going to tell you why. Because of the cost. I'm going to tell you, I've caught a lot of fish on these topwater poppers. I really like them. And when I was looking at them, they're basically $3 a piece in any Walmart. So when I was looking at them, the thing that stuck out is they looked really good. But I'm like, okay, crap. If they are anything like the Ozark Trail spinners, then I don't want them. But what caught my attention, on the package, it said they are made with eagle claw hooks. And let me tell you, eagle claw has been a hook I've used since I was a kid. I've been buying the packages. I've been buying packages of eagle claw hooks forever. I don't really use much bait anymore, but I do have all kinds of hooks. But eagle claw hooks have been a standard. They've been a basis, pretty much what you find. And back in the day, we didn't have a whole lot of sporting goods stores. Go into Walmart, Kmart, places like that, and you would get eagle claw hooks, and that's what I've used for years. So when I saw that, I said, hey, let's try it. And let me tell you, Ozark Trail poppers with those eagle claw hooks are deadly. I've caught a lot of fish on them. Not saying nothing bad about the Rapalas, except for they are very expensive compared to. And somewhere or another, I probably have a couple of Rapalas that are about this size, but I can't find them right now, and I might not. I don't even remember, because I lose a lot of lures. So therefore, it's a lot easier to spend $3 on a lure than it is $6 to $9 on a lure to do the same thing. And with these same kind of hooks, with these eagle claw hooks, they're deadly. I've caught a lot of fish on them. So as for a comparison, I'm not saying nothing against Rapala except for cost. The cost, go with the Ozark Trail, because I'm telling you, they work just as good and the hooks are just as sharp, and they're a third of the price normally, or at least half the price as a Rapala. That's the older one right there. Yep, that's what we going on. While we're at it, throw a bonus out there. Don't be afraid to go on Temu and buy lures off Temu. I'm gonna tell you why. You see this little rat? I forget how much I paid for this little rat. Little mouse, basically, about the size of a big field mouse. Paid probably about $3 for it, I think it was. This little sucker has caught me a lot of fish. The way it swims through the water is really neat. That's another way to save money. You don't have to spend big money to go out here and have fun. Ozark Trail, these are worth it. The spinners, I'd stay away from, unless you're going to change the hooks out, which that's just another cost. That's another idea. I just might, if I can find a way to take them apart, which I don't know if I can or not. But that's besides the point. That's another day. Anyway, thanks for bearing with me, and we will get back to some other videos. Going to be working on a truck here soon, and we've got all kinds of neat things happening. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you watched the video. At least subscribe. If you have any ideas of videos you want me to do, let me know. I will do it. Thanks very much. Bye.